Welcome to the Untelevised Tarot. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do not listen to take offense, but listen to gain clarity, or don't listen at all. Let's tap into the energies for this YouTube collective on the Untelevised Tarot. This is a timeless reading. This reading may not come to pass until future events, or this may resonate with past events, present events, based on who you are and what time you're listening to this, okay? So if you find this reading, you clicked on this reading, there may be something in this for you, okay? Or someone that you know. So what is this? Thank you to the divine. Okay, let's go. Okay, the first card out is the Devil with the Ace of Pentacles. I see someone benefiting from a connection, okay? I see that there's something to gain here. This could be someone that's lying in order to get these gains. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords reversed with the Temperance card. This could be a Sagittarius and a Capricorn working together. The Sagittarius is lying so that this Capricorn can receive something. Whatever this is, there's a lot of instability in this connection, okay? Also, I'm seeing where this Capricorn could have lied to the Sagittarius about receiving something. And maybe they thought there was no evidence, okay? This could even be an alibi. Somebody's trying to use someone as their alibi, but it's like they're not informing the person who they need to support their statements, okay? So this can be something with the law, okay? Also spiritual laws. Someone is not able to back someone else up, or they're unwilling to stand next to someone, you know, defend them. Someone is very vulnerable. They don't have any protection. So I'm getting somebody here could pass away in their sleep. Okay. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Moon card. This could be someone's mother. Someone's mother could be in a hospital bed or on hospice care. Someone is being taken care of long-term, okay? Long-term care unit, long-term care facility, nursing home, rehabilitation center, like I said, specifically hospice, okay? Someone is unable to defend themselves anymore. I feel as though someone has been lying. I believe it's this Capricorn. This Capricorn has been lying. And there's some evidence that is developing that this Sagittarius is going to witness, okay? There's like some divine, with this Ace of Pentacles energy over the Temperance card, it's like someone is more peaceable, someone is more balanced, okay? They have goodwill towards people. They could even be seen as like an angel, or they have very angelic energy. You know, they live for the light. They do things right. They have upstanding character, morals, values, okay? Whereas this Capricorn, they don't, okay? And I feel like maybe someone was convinced that they knew who this person was, okay? This is like, who did I get married to, okay? Who am I married to? Like, who is this person, okay? Somebody feels like they have been betrayed. They have been sacrificed, okay? There's nothing in them that they feel like they can find to support somebody like this. It's not in their morals, it's not in their values to support somebody like this. And whatever evidence that they're getting, this other person is not going to be able to defend themselves, because something is coming to light. Somebody has been doing something for a very long time. Okay? What's going on in this situation? So far, I'm getting, there's a couple, okay? One person is just evil, wicked. The other person is of good moral standing. You know what I'm saying? And for a long time, this good person was under the impression that they were in a connection that was normal or balanced, a good connection. They thought that they could trust this person, you know, they could defend this person, you know, this person has good judgment, and you know, they're smart, or they're witty, they're crafty, or something like that. But this person is realizing that they have been getting played the whole time. This person is witty, they are crafty, okay? And whatever they have been doing for so long is finally evidence, like, yeah, this person has been playing on your top basically this whole entire time. It doesn't have to be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. I'm getting Taurus energy, Cancer energy, Pisces, yeah. Someone could have even been stealing money or stashing money for 18 years. Somebody could have been married for 18 years. This could even have something to do with a child, okay? I'm hearing, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, okay? Somebody could have had a child with this person with the intention of getting money from them, okay? And that's coming to light. This person was willing only to have this child for the money. That's it. Yeah, somebody is like, if you don't just get out of here, okay? This is like, get thee behind me, Satan, okay? Somebody's like, I have been sleeping with the devil. I have been married to the devil. Somebody is calling judgment. Judgment is being called on this person, okay? 2020, they can see something clearly. Somebody's able to see something very clearly now. After all this time, okay? They're finally able to release this burden. This person could have even always felt like it was something wrong underlying, because with the Ace of Swords reversed, it's like not receiving a message, not getting communication, not having the knowledge, okay? Falsities, lies, living a lie, thinking in a way that's not even true, being in an illusion, okay? So this illusion that this person was in regards to their marriage, their relationship, their connection, okay, who they thought that they could trust, it really be the people closest to you. It really be your own people, okay? And that's why somebody is like, you know what, I'm calling judgment. I'm releasing the burden. I'm not going through this cycle again. I seen what I needed to see. Okay, somebody's like, you can get child support for this child, you know, for 18 years. But that's it. You know, at this point, someone is like, my only responsibility is child support. Okay, I'm only here to support the child. That's it. Now, granted, that could be exactly what this person wanted from this person. Like, I don't know. Something here is kind of strange. It's kind of like this person walked into something under the impression that maybe they were in love, and, you know, the sex could have been really good, or there was a lot of chemistry between the two. Okay, somebody really knew what to say. Something could have even happened really fast where they got, you know, this was a quick proposal, you know, something happened just really fast in the heat of love. Okay, someone was able to convince someone that they were their soulmate or something like that. Okay, and so this person went along with it, believing that, you know, they're with somebody that God sent to them or the divine aligned them with. You know what I'm saying? Only to find out, like, this is the exact opposite. This person was only coming for money. They only was coming for their pockets. Okay, and they were willing to do something for as long as they had to get what it is they wanted. Okay, and what they wanted ultimately was just money, resources, finances. Okay, so what is this? It's like whoever this person is, they don't even trust this person anymore. They don't want to stand up for this person anymore, defend them anymore. Okay, this could be a husband towards a wife, but in some cases this could definitely be a wife towards her husband. I'm definitely getting a husband towards the wife. Okay, somebody's moving on single. Okay, so this could be a divorce. Somebody could be filing for divorce. They're looking forward to being single. Yeah, they're not even thinking about this. Somebody's like, I've been doing this way too long. And that alone is like really messing with somebody's head. Like, I've really been in this situation for so long, thinking it's something that is not. And now that this person is having this reality check, someone else is trying to create chaos. There's a whole group of people that's doing spell work, manipulation on this person that's just trying to reclaim their individuality, become self-sufficient, authentic. This person that is creating their own future without this other person. Okay, someone is trying to slow someone down. Okay, but I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So if this is your story, right, if you are now in a process of reclaiming your power, creating your destiny, you know, moving forward, cutting out this toxicity, this chaos, you know, you're no longer fighting for people who are fighting against you. You're no longer thinking about people who are thinking of you. You know what I'm saying? You're focusing on yourself, pouring into yourself, manifesting, you know, even with, I'm seeing ancestors. Okay, Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, right? You transforming in this way, it's like a rebirth. Okay, you're going through a rebirth, and it has this King of Pentacles in their head. Okay, this person who they want some type of control. They want to regain their control. Okay, this person who is so greedy, so money hungry. Okay, but you're being encouraged to move forward. Okay, you're definitely being encouraged to move forward, because this relationship changed you, right? You had to go through this relationship, go through this dark night of the soul. Okay. Only to be thrusted into the future. Okay. It's like now you can move forward. You don't have to stay. You don't have to hold on to anything. You can release everything and go. Okay. This could even be somebody who's like, you know what? I don't want anything. I don't want the house. I don't want the car. I don't want anything. All I'm going to do is pay my child support, and that's it. I want custody. Somebody might even be filing for full custody or their half of custody so that they can have that relationship with their child. But that's it. And it's pissing somebody off. It's pissing somebody off that someone is upstanding, a good person, because they know they're not. They never were. They never have been. Never will be. And it's like their mask is slipped. It came off. This person can see exactly who they were dealing with this entire time. And they completely ended this relationship, moved forward towards their future. And now this evil person is trying to create burdens. Consistently, constantly. Judgment is being called on this situation, okay? Judgment is being called. This person is secretly watching everything that is going on. Or there's someone, okay? Someone is secretly watching all of this go down. This is somebody who has gained perspective, okay? They've gained perspective, and something don't sit right with them either, okay? So there may be someone trying to paint this person out to be crazy, okay? Someone may be trying to say, this person is crazy, like something is wrong with them. I don't know why they want to end the relationship. I don't know why they want to move on. I don't know why they, just abandon the house and abandon the car. I don't know why they're so distant and so, distrusting of me. I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is a pathological liar. They lie so good that they believe their own lies right here. And it's not even okay. Like somebody else has gained knowledge. Somebody else has called judgment on this situation. Somebody else can see somebody's just not right. And so the defense is not supposed to be on, if you are of upstanding moral character, right? And even if you're not, it's like anybody can see this. But not everybody is willing to take the time to have their own opinion or gain their own perception of what's going on in this situation. Okay? Somebody has enough wisdom to see, like, I need to defend this other person. The person who was lied to, the person who was stolen from, the person who was set up and sacrificed. This is like defending the underdog, okay? You may be the underdog in a certain situation. And it's like all of this energy being thrown at one person. Divine intervention is here. The Tower. The Tower. You had to let all this crumble. You had to let all of this go. You had to rip off the Band-Aid or completely cut ties with this person. Move on. Move forward. It's what you had to do. It was no other way, okay? You did what you had to do. You moved forward. You trusted your intuition. You waited for the signs. You waited for the divine to move you, to show you, to lead you, to guide you, okay? You had to nurture yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself and your situation. You had to not feel sorry for yourself or make yourself the victim, because that's not what I see. I see that you empathize with yourself. You sympathize with yourself. You nurtured yourself. And you honored yourself in doing that. And this person is livid because they know that's exactly who you are. They know that you're still a good, upstanding, moral person. They still know that you never deserved that. They know that they came into your life with bad intentions. They know that, they were lying to you the whole time. They know what they did. They just don't want no one else to know what they did. So instead of them trying to make things right with you, they choose to cause more destruction. And like I said before, anybody with eyes can see it's something wrong with this person, okay? If somebody walks away from a relationship, moves away from a job, leaves something behind, and they're still in this peaceful energy, but you're the one causing all the chaos, you don't get to be defended. Like, your actions are not being defended, not in the spiritual realm and not in the physical realm, okay? Yeah, the moon card reverse. Somebody knows that there's no communication between the two of these people. There's no messages, no phone calls, nothing. Okay, there's no communication between the two people. So somebody could be lying and saying like, yeah, I talked to them, or they talked to me, they called me, they text me, and it's a lie. Whoever this liar is, they have these people that are willing to defend them, protect them. This could be people that they work with, somebody that they work for. Okay, I'm seeing 9 to 5. Somebody can have a 9 to 5 job. Whoever they work with, they're defending this person, okay? But they know the truth. This person only wanted money, child support, the whole time. That's all they ever wanted was child support. That's why they came towards you. That's why they tempted you. That's why they left you in this unhealed place. This is somebody, they purposely use their words to make you feel like they're better than you. Everything that they say is a ego boost for them. Okay? And intuitively, like, they need the validation. They need the validation. They need all these people behind them to make them feel like what they're saying and what they're doing is true or right. This is a whole bunch of delusional lunatics is what I'm hearing. This person could be doing moon magic so that you would be dependent upon them. But you're still moving forward, okay? You're still moving forward. There's someone in regret here that this cycle is over. That you're still moving forward in your divine feminine energy. Still being loving, still moving forward. Okay? After they tried to end you, destroy you, your finances, your home, your vehicle, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirits, your heart, your relationships, your connections, your opportunities. Yeah. Ace of Cups again. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. The divine is so proud of you. Like, you completely changed the trajectory of your future on calling judgment on this person when you found out the truth, right? When you got the truth, you knew something. This is a story for somebody that you knew something didn't feel right for a long time in a certain connection. Okay? For a long time, you knew if something was wrong, this person's a liar, they're lying, something feels off. The truth is not yet been revealed, or like I need some clarity. Something is not sitting right in my soul, my spirit. And when you got the evidence of your suspicions being right, you didn't sit around and wait for more evidence, right? You moved on. You did what you had to do to get away from this person, get away from this situation, get out of this marriage, get out of these, whatever it was. You did what you needed to do. And because of that, the divine is so proud. Your ancestors are so proud. Okay? This is somebody you need to keep your head up. High as fuck. Okay? Never like your head should be damn near just up. Okay? All day long. Just look up all day. Don't even look down. Don't look straight. Just keep your head up. Okay? That song by Tupac could be significant too. Please, you got to keep your head up, okay? Be blessed.